Welcome back, folks. I am so excited. Now, I know I'm a little bit late, but here we are on Silverrun. We are going to have a different sort of challenge on this map than what we've done in the past, and also different than what a lot of people are doing on this map. So, first things first, let's get a vehicle to putz around on. And while we did not get good luck out of our golden retriever dog last time, we are going to start with this guy here, and we are going to go ahead and buy him because I feel like this is actually going to help us out on this map. We are starting out on hard, the hard setting, by the way, so we're going to go ahead, purchase this. Let's hop into that, and now we are at the shop. We have no land either. Also, look at, guys, that's a roller coaster we have to fix. So this map is, my challenges on this map are going to be a little bit different than everybody else playing this map. So everybody else on this map is doing a huge amount of logging, which makes sense because there is a lot of logging to do. That is not going to be, oh, where did, we got to go, yeah, let's go over here, check this out. Now, we're going to do some logging, obviously, and I haven't done a whole lot of logging since Farm Sim 7 or 15 on the channel, so I'm really excited about that. And we're going to do some other things here. So this is like, for example, how different this map is than all the others is we're going to have to fix the roller coaster. There's also a boat place and some other things like that. But one of the challenges we're going to be doing in this game is, while there isn't a lot of farmland in here to start, as you can see the whole map here, there is basically just 3 fields. We're going to make this map not just forestry, but we're going to make this a farming map as well. So first things first, we should probably go ahead and find a piece of land to buy. So let me putz around and see what we're gonna do here, because the normal land, I believe, is like I'm not sure actually. It was where we started. I think it was up there somewhere. With that being said, we want to do something a little different. We don't want to start out in that normal starting spot. I am thinking this is actually going to be a good spot to start. This is a pretty good location. It's really flat, so if we look at where we are on the map, we're kind of close to the farm fields, close to the trees. There's some water over here. There's like a little lake over here. So if we need water, we can get water. Also, it looks like pretty easy to build on. So let's go and take a look at the price of it. I don't even know how much this is. Oh, it's 2 pieces. Okay. So it looks like we'll probably start with that one to start off with. So this will give us everything that isn't in the trees. I love the fact that that's pretty cheap. That is very affordable to us starting out. We're not going to have a ton of money starting out. So I think first things first, we're going to look at getting a house here on this land. Alright, so actually I think we're going to try one of these new places from the Platinum expansion pack. Now, we could go for a fancy house right away, but I think we're going to go with this. The ye old bus. Let's place it down right under this nice tree here. That, and it's on the back end of our land. Can we go ahead now and get, I want to get that tree out of the way, actually. What type of deal are we going to go with? How does sand look? First of all, let's do this to get rid of that. What does the sand look like? Boy, it's not giving me a really great option, is it? Oh, okay, I think we're going to go with gravel. Let's go ahead. Oop. How big do I have to go to get that to go? Jeepers. There we go. Anyway, let's get a little trail. Let's see, where is the road? We could get a trail right to there, probably. Let's do that. And I think we're going to make this a little driveway here. Oh, that's actually not too bad looking. Let's get that kind of peeled off a little bit. And let's round off this little corner right here. I'm really glad you can build right up to the road here. I'm pretty happy with my spot now, with that being said. So I'm going to work on this over here and catch you in a minute here. I don't want to be picky with my money, but I feel like if this costed anyone $17,000, I think they would feel ripped off. We can't even go inside. But I looks like this is more like I have $5,000 house. Maybe 500. All right, so on to our next step here, folks. So we don't know the map barely at all. I barely even know much about this map whatsoever. I know a few things that I showed off in the video last week, but outside of that, don't really know much. So I think right now would be a great time to do one of these new tree transport missions. It kind of give us a chance to learn the map and also figure out what equipment we really need to get started for a lot of this. And that one didn't even have a borrow items deal. So Farmland 24, let's go ahead and take a look on the map where that actually is. Oh, I guess it's not gonna, there we go, 24. So it's 22 over there, 24 is right there. Does it have like a log pile or anything over there? It would help if I had hotspots enabled on here. Let's go ahead and take a look. Contracts. Now, if we, oh, there it is. The log pile's over there. So, let's hop in the Golden Retriever and let's head over that way and see what we're working with here. Wow, this map has got some hills, but is it a stunning map or what? I just like everything about this. Including the redwoods, too. Them will be really cool when we get to them. Looks like we are off on the beaten path here. And I really like the Golden Retriever already. This is going to be really nice to get into these spots. Well, we didn't use them in the last series as much as we wanted to. Oh, there they are. So I think we're going to use them a lot in this series. Now, I know absolutely nothing about this mission. It looks like we're going to have to move these. It is actually, with it saying tree transport, I know that probably seems obvious to you guys, but for me, it did not seem that obvious because I didn't know if we had to cut them down or not. Oh, and you start off with a chainsaw. I didn't even buy that. Fancy. Pinkies up, guys. Remember, pinkies up. So we have 19 logs here, and I'm a little bit worried about this hill of them going down and moving these with a hill. Could we get these on? So let's think about what we're going to need for this job to complete it. First, let's check sales as we always do. Um, we could buy that trailer. You know what? This is a perfect fit. For anybody who knows the channel, I really like to use older equipment. This is perfect. It comes up as used. I think we're going to go ahead and get this tractor. It's not super fast, but I want some power for the hills. And I think that might be the way to go for pulling these logs. All right, let me see. New Holland. I think we're going to go with the New Holland version, yeah. Um, yeah, we'll go with the New Holland. Attachers. Oh, we can have a 3-point on the front. Hmm. Alright, so it does not look like we could have a forks on it, but that's okay. We can do main color. Ooh. Ooh. I like this. Let me think about what color we're going to paint it. So I think we're just going to start out with the 170 horse. We can upgrade it later if we want to. We are going to put wide tires on it. The paint is going to stay normal because I do believe that is way too much here. Well, actually, I'll show you guys here. Change the paint. I wanted to go with the chrome blue, but it's $8,000 that I don't want to spend right now because I don't know what we're going to need. And as with tradition, we have named it, and we have named it Big Blue. Now, we kind of went with just a normal generic name to start with, but there's going to be more tractors on the way. And actually, I would not mind putting some front weight on it. Wow, that is a lot of front weight, but we could use that grip. So I think we're going to go ahead with that. And we have our first tractor. I actually want to use one of the trailers from the Platinum expansion because there is a lot of new vehicles with this update. And I wanted to go with this one, but it's a little more pricey. Let's go with this one. Oh, 21,000 with the crane. We're not going to need the crane. We'll set up, uh, let's go with Trelborg. And we'll go with the timber trailer. We will not need a license plate, so let's take that off. And, ooh, that's kind of small. Maybe we're going to have to get two of these. All right, let's go back and grab the equipment that we're going to need now. We don't need this thing repainted, but I do want it repaired. Check this out, guys. This expands. How neat is that? That's not a mod. That's from the Platinum pack itself. Let's get these hooked up. So can I expand the back one as well? Um, or do I need to, oh, I might actually have to have that one out as well. Okay, so let me head up there with our new equipment here, folks. All right, these things are cooler than I thought. Look at this. You can swivel the hitch point on that. I don't know why you'd really want to do that. It's pretty cool, though. This is why I wanted at least this amount of power, but I foresee maybe an upgrade down the road in Big Blue's future. We may only be able to pull one of these at a time. The good news is at least we'll be taking them downhill. I'm glad I got two trailers because I don't think they would have fit into one. And them trailers are a little smaller than I thought. We do have an issue now. We're going to have to load up these logs into here, so it means we're going to need another tractor. Now, the reason we're going to do two is we're going to have a tractor that's good at pulling. I always like to have these attached. If these aren't attached to a vehicle, they'll slide down the hill. They'll do something really crazy. So we're going to need two tractors anyway. This one isn't going to need much power. And doing these contracts, by the way, not only is it new to us, but it's going to let us see the land that we're working at. So this one doesn't seem like it's going to be overly good for a farmland, but it's still good for 10 grand here. And let's go ahead and get another tractor. So I'm thinking let's go into mediums. I have an idea what to do. And I think you guys might be pleasantly surprised as we welcome back the Dirty 30. Let's get the weight on there. And let's get the Dirty 30. Long story short, we'll talk probably more about this in the series. Let's get this guy wide tires. Design. We want it USA. Give him a good old straight pipe. Right? Yeah, I think that's a good way. Beacons, yeah. Forestry. Oh, you know what? Let's do it. We'll go with the John Deere attacher, and we're gonna name it the Dirty 30. But long story short, this is the tractor I grew up on in real life, although it was slightly different, not much. It was a 4430, which is almost identical. I am so glad the Dirty 30 is back, but we gotta put him to work here on forestry. And we don't want to cut these logs up. I did see that if we damage them, which I'm assuming means cut them up smaller, that we will lose money on this deal. Also, these actually look like they're going to go in there pretty well. I do not know. Oop, I did not mean to open that door. Let's close that back up. I do not know where these are actually going and if we'll be able to fit these all in one deal here. Let's just do them one at a time. So I think what we're going to do here, guys, is our first speedy up bit of the new series. Let's roll. Gonna need more power. Interestingly enough, the contract said take it to the south sawmill. So that means there's definitely multiples, but I didn't know this was a sawmill down here. And this has to be it, is what I'm thinking. I really hope so. Let's do an autosave before we do this, just to make sure we don't mess it up. Alright, so let's pull in here. Let's see if it's delivered. Do we have to unstrap it? Alright, let's see here. Southern transport finish and 25%. Oh, 25 bucks. We even got fuel almost. So our contract is done. Heck yeah, that's good. And now we are also going to do one other thing here, guys. If you guys didn't know, the other day I put an episode out, or a video out, a guide on where to find all the collectibles. So today we're going to finish up by getting one collectible. We're only going to allow one collectible every episode, but I feel like because they have it part of the map is new. That's why I don't mind collecting them. So anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you next time, folks. Have a good one.